Adoptive families like mine are often visible because we don't look like each other. That means that strangers think and often feel entitled to come up and ask us questions about how we're connected or even if we're connected. That can be very triggering for children and can sometimes stimulate to wonder whether or not they actually belong in our family. So it's important we give some careful thought to this. When strangers come up to us and ask us how much our children cost or what the details of their birth were, like was their birth mother on drugs or whatever stereotype they might have of adoption, first of all, that's none of their business. Now, if you're me, I might not be that nice about it, but if you're you might be a little nicer and want to kind of respond to the adult. But what I say to you is, your number one responsibility is to the child standing next to you, whether they're 2 or 5 or 8, and believe me, you will get these questions at all those ages. You need to take care of your child. You need to act like family. You need to entitle your child not to tell their personal story, their private business to everyone. Nobody owes that, even if they're an adult. You need to give them permission not to answer questions. That means you need to demonstrate it. So, in my family, what I often did was touch my children. We acted like family. And then I would say something like, do you want to take the question this time, or should I? Now you notice I redirected my gaze to my child. What was I saying? Who's important here? You are. Not this stranger over here, you are. And then they would often say, so I have 2 kids. One of them would say pretty much every time, you take it, Mom. And the other one, oh, she loved to have a story. Tell them that I'm a Guatemalan princess and the king and queen couldn't take care of me this last year, so I'm living with you. And the adult would look at us like, are you gonna tell her she's full of it? But I never did. I always had her back, and I always had my son's back. We always said it's us against them, and that's how families act. And then we have to do the most important thing of all. After these things happen to us in the grocery store, we go home and we talk about it. We talk about how annoying it is, how much we hate it. We laugh about it. There was a time when my kids were maybe 8, 9, 10, where we had this thing, we had a secret code. Now don't you tell anyone. But if any one of us scratched our nose this way, this is what we all did. We responded to people who were looking at us by doing this. And we all looked at them, and they thought that was hysterical. And what were we doing? We were acting like a family. And that's what we need to do. We need to act like a family.